YouTube, welcome back. On today's episode, well, today's video, we doing some stuff to the Civic. Ooh, and I just realized it cracked the dash. Did not know that. Oh, that was not there before. But anywho, more of the story. We about to take this steering wheel off so we can put the quick release on. I didn't do a video on the other one, so I'm gonna try and do the video on this one. So hopefully the horn and everything still work, but I don't even know if it will because I don't even have all of this stuff to probably take it off and see. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and get into it. First thing first, what you want to do, disconnect the battery before you do anything. Disconnect the battery and let it sit for 10 minutes to be on the safe side. I disconnected mine and I probably got straight to it because it's going to take like 5-10 minutes to get to the install, get to this part. Probably like 5 minutes truthfully to get to this part to get ready to take this off. So before anything though, disconnect that battery because you do not want these airbags to explode on you while you're working on it, because this force could kill you. It could harm you. It could definitely harm you, and you do not want that. So disconnect the battery, let it sit for 5-10 minutes, and then once it's set for 5-10 minutes, then you'll come inside the car, look on the side of the steering wheels on both sides, and where is it? Right here. It's a little panel piece. You pop this off, and it's Torx. Torx in there that you gotta take off. I'm gonna get the size and everything, but right now I'm just preparing. So it's on both sides, one on each side, 2 in total. So yeah, you take this off, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna expose the airbag. So it's gonna take the airbag off and expose the steering wheel nut that hold it in place. So that's what we trying to get to take this off, and the clock spring and all that. So I'm gonna try my best to show y'all how all that go. So let's get to it. All right, so boom, we back. It's a T30. I have an e-torque set, so that's why I actually have it on the socket. I got it for like BMWs and stuff. But dog, this junk just looks so gorgeous, man. I need some wheels. But man, yeah, we about to get it right. So yeah, T30. Excuse me. Pardon me, move that out the way. T30. And kind of goes in right there. Ooh. Had that on. Get it on. There we go. So yeah. Let's knock this side out real quick. All right, so now I have it off. I'm gonna move back and disconnect and like take it off, because you do not want this to go off on you, boy. I promise you. So next up, we gotta disconnect the clock spring and everything. Gotta disconnect all of that right there. So you gotta get in there and disconnect all of that. But I gotta figure out which one is the horn and how to keep the horn to work, because I do want to keep the horn. So let me figure out some stuff and I'll go from there. And I believe that socket right there is a 19 or 17. It's not even that strong, nothing that super big that you shouldn't have. If you have a regular socket set and a good impact, you should be able to get that off. All right, so I got the steering wheel, the airbag out, and I disconnected the harness. It's a clip. Let me just show you. So this yellow clip right here, you push it in, or you push this down, and you pull this one off and pop out. And this one is just a push button that's connected to this ground right here. Disconnect that, and this should pop pop right off. Now once you do that, like I said, this is a 19. What I used was an impact socket, because I wasn't about to get a ratchet and break it loose with a ratchet, to be honest with you. Because the steering wheel, it kind of moves and all that stuff. So break it loose. As you once you break it loose, you kind of want to just take it just a little bit, like take it off just a little bit. Because what you're gonna have to do is pull the steering wheel. But yeah, I missed the point when I was fighting with it. So yeah, once you break that loose, you're gonna have to pull this and tug this and see. So yeah. All right, YouTube. So this is how I look now, with everything complete. The wires, I just tuck them down in there. But yeah. So, like I said, disconnect the battery. Once you disconnect the battery, look on the steering wheel, take them 2 covers off, remove those T30 Torx bit screws. Once you go from there, disconnect all the harnesses and stuff. Once you disconnect the harness, all the harnesses and everything needed. At that point, let me see, at that point, you would just take the steering wheel off, which is a 19. Me personally, I would use an impact, but if you don't have an impact, you can use a ratchet. You just have to have something to hold the steering wheel still, which is, truthfully, the steering wheel lock. You have to take the key out. It'll lock the steering. Take the key out and you turn the wheel, it'll lock it, and then you just use the lock to actually go from there. And yeah, so this is pretty much how it looks now. So yeah, I like it. Love it. Steering wheel is way smaller. It's out a little bit more. So it's out a little bit more, so I can have a little bit more control. I don't feel like I have to be reaching all the way up and whatnot. I can really just be chilling, let my hand rest, or or if I'm really getting to it, bow, bow. But yeah, the interior is coming along pretty good. So no complaints here, no complaints here. My bad. I know it's different time, different setting and everything, but after I did everything, I got mixed up and carried away with giving people a ride along in the car. So that's my B. But yeah, on that note, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.